So I've been challenged with the opportunity to be on camera a little bit more and show you guys some of the things that I'm doing while I'm doing them instead of just the final projects. So that's what we're trying. So bear with me because I am a little awkward on camera. I've got to be totally honest about it. Like, I know I've done a few videos, but it's not something I'm used to, and I feel a little weird talking to a camera. Like right now I'm looking at myself and I'm just talking to me. See, Marsh is asking me who I'm talking to right now. Marsh, I'm just talking to myself. I'm making a video. Thanks, bud. Right? It's weird. So it's not something that I'm used to, and yeah, just if I ramble, bear with me. Feel free to send me messages and let me know what you like and what you don't like, and I can work on it, you know? It's an evolving process, I guess. So what I'm doing right now is processing the Echinacea flowers that Marsh and I harvested a little bit earlier. And we got these from Marsh's dad's land over at the Praxis Project. He was growing a bunch of beautiful Echinaceas, so we went and took a handful of the flowers, and we picked a couple that are in our flower bouquet. You can see that in my stories. So yeah, what am I doing? I am making Echinacea honey right now. So I've got a jar of local unpasteurized New Brunswick community honey. I get that from a local family who keeps their bees really happy. So for this, like, I'm gonna put the whole Echinacea flowers in and let them just sit in the honey. Anyone who's ever had my Echinacea honey knows that most of the time you get a jar and it still has like a flower in it for you. So I keep them whole for this and let them sit for a while to break down into the honey and infuse. And they look really beautiful, and they give you a nice immune stimulating honey for the winter. You can add it into your tea or put it on your granola or whatever you want to do. But it gives you a little bit of extra medicinal boost from the Echinacea. So the reason that I use Echinacea flowers for this, other than the fact that they're beautiful, is that Echinacea is actually on the at-risk list for endangered plants, and like, it doesn't really exist in the wild super often at all, and cultivated, some people have trouble growing it and keeping it going, so it has been put on the at-risk list. And I personally avoid plants that are endangered or at risk because I don't want to be contributing to wiping out plant species for no reason. And a big part of it is that the most commonly used part of Echinacea is the root. And so when we harvest roots, like, we have to dig up the whole plant to access it, and that ends the life cycle of that plant. So Echinacea flowers contain a lot of medicinal properties as well, and are an alternative to using root that is more sustainable. And especially these ones where we grow them ourselves from seed, and we make sure that we save the seed each year and grow them again, so we're making sure that they continue to exist. So cultivating your own Echinacea and using it is great. The bees love it, the butterflies love it. Like, oh my gosh, Echinacea smells really, really lovely. Marsh put one up to his nose and smelled it earlier and poked himself because they are quite stabby. As you can see where they start to have the pollinated bits that will turn to seeds later. But I really enjoy them. They smell great, they look great.